Building, building, building. Next chapter. When I made the decision to do music full-time, it was super nerve-wracking. I had no idea how I was going to make enough money to pay my bills and invest in the music. I was just so worried it wasn't going to work. I had a car payment that was almost $400 a month, plus I had $200 a month in plus I had $200 a month in insurance. That was just for my car. One thing I did not listen to Shad about when we first started was the need to keep my life simple while building what we are building. I did not listen to Shad. He wanted me to keep my life simple, with no huge car payments and just really having the least amount of bills possible. But I was making good money in my sales job, and once again, got caught up in it. No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Matthew 6. I had to drive to people's houses every single day when I was selling insurance and security systems. I wanted to have a nice car that I could drive. It was a 2016 Nissan Sentra. It was a great car, but someone ran a stop sign while I was on my way to the second show for the day and totaled the car. I hit a stop sign after they hit me too. Bye-bye, Sentra. I was fine. So was the other driver. Brian and Kathy came in clutch again and bought me a 2002 Honda Civic, and that is what I'm still driving right now. Thank you so much, guys. You have to let people help. We can't live life without other people. When Brian and Kathy wants to help me so much, it was hard to accept at first. But I accepted it, even though it was embarrassing. The first half of your life you receive. The second half of your life you give. Without Brian and Kathy, I have no idea where I would be. But God has a plan for everyone's life. If what you pray for is according to what He has planned for you, He will give it. Ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. John 16:24. God will send out an army for you, and that's what He did for me. I have an army now. God rescued me. I am no longer hopeless or feel lonely. I am serious when I say that. When I quit ADT, it wasn't just, okay, now just pay bills with music. Nope. Yes, I scheduled shows, sold merchandise and CDs, but I needed money to invest. I must have scheduled 30 shows in a span of 3 to 4 months. Then I embarked on my first Pacific Northwest tour in February of 2020. I had a 36 tour scheduled from May to June, and about 30 shows scheduled from June to September 2020. All of that got canceled because of COVID. The music industry was shot this year, but there's still no excuses. So backtracking to when I quit ADT, I had to have a way to not only make money, but make enough money to invest in the music, and it had to be a job that I could do from anywhere. I ended up building a digital marketing agency. I still run it as I write this. This was a huge journey to embark on. I had to quit my job to have time for music. At the same time, I had to build a new way of income. Long story short, I read so many books, took courses, paid coaches, watched all kinds of trainings and webinars, and was always bouncing ideas off of Shad. Shad is a master at marketing. Marketing isn't cheating. It is really diving into your audience, your buyers, your fans, and putting your products right in front of them. He built a whole online sales process selling insurance through it, and he made a lot of money. He used that money to build Decade Sound Studios in Tacoma, Washington. So Shad was always someone that I could talk to about marketing. He was the whole reason that I even started learning about marketing, because marketing is so crucial in trying to make an impact online. Building an online business was everything else but easy. Trial and error, idea after new idea, crying because things didn't work the way I thought they would. I would feel super doubtful. I think I even put the whole business off for 1 month straight just to focus on music. I would get so drained from the work. My brain was fried a lot. I had no choice but to make this work. Either that or I needed to move on. I needed something flexible, not too time-consuming, that made a good amount of money to not only pay my bills but to invest. So yes, I own a marketing agency, until I make way more money than I am making now with music. During my journey of building my digital marketing agency, I learned a ton about marketing. Marketing is crucial for any business. There's a lot of it, and a lot to it, and this has helped me to be able to put my music in front of the right people who are active music listeners. Labels don't do development deals anymore. You have to have a foundation and currency to prove that you can make them money. Plus, when you get signed, people have different levels of control on you. And I do not do good when someone puts many creative limitations on me. The best bet for me is to keep grinding. I want to be an independent artist for now. I want Shad and I to have all of the control. Shad and I to make an amazing team, and we always have things brewing. As I am writing this right now, my manager and I have 3 music videos being planned for 2 songs off of the album, and